the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on last year's national champions, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Buckeyes offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
Second down play coming up. Again, coming out of the RPO, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Looking to pass, it's Sayin. He pulls in the catch.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The completion makes it second and short. Looking to throw it again. Delivers quickly to the left side. Wide open downfield. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. The Buckeyes are going to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. On the move now. When a tackle is made, the defense saying, not this time. They got burned in the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Benson. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Ducks offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
It's a solid game. Moves the ball out to the 28. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. That's caught. It's Hunter. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Well, big decision coming up now for this offense. I think they thought they might get this first down, but now 4th and 1. Offensive coordinator and head coach talking about it. Are you going to go for it?
Contact as he let the ball go. Catch is made down the middle. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down. This drive keeps going. The Ducks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. It's a quarterback keeper. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. The Ducks looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. And the quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. Catch made on the left side. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up for a 1st down and goal. 1st and goal. A great chance to answer that opening touchdown. It's a shotgun run call. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Goes it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Touchdown, Oregon. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And it's fielded. Turner trying to make something happen. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Quarterback still with the football. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play. The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Scanning the field. It's Sayan. Running back has it on the screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. With sure hands, it's Smith. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And he drops back in the gun. That's reeled in. It's Porter. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which we're hope for in a playoff game as we begin the 2nd period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Completion to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. And completion makes it 2nd and short. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Well, a touchdown to a wide open move. But what in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. To see if the defense can make adjustments. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. On the 12-yard line, it's 2nd and long now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Finds his man. It's Hill. They'll stop with the 34. That will be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Back in motion now. Looking to throw yet again. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the run here. Lets it go. Looking right. This one caught. Touchdown, Ducks. Strong game by this quarterback. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in the last possession. Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. To throw, it's Sayin. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in this first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback keeps the football. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short throw complete to the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. 1st down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. A play action looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down. And the Ducks are in the red zone. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Bought some time, now lets it go. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. See if they can convert the point after.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They'll run it here. And the softball brought down after an excellent run. Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry-up. To the air, it's Sayin. Makes the catch. It's Smith. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Porter. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. The offense really clicking here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. The short completion of the tight end. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Now it's third and short on the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Handoff from the shotgun. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it's fielder returner trying to create good field position here. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On first and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. He gains 9, so it's second and 1. The snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back, and
it's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Ducks have first and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's bringing it back. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Who got it? The field goal's good. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Contact as he threw it. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Steps out at the 5. No touchdown, but an important takeaway. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Bryant. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Hughes. That'll pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
He's brought down quickly. His short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The short hands, it's Hunter. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. The Ducks will look to convert here on fourth down. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
Well, Chris, as you know, a lot of teams are willing to follow analytics and go for it and take chances on fourth down. They've been able to do that today, and it's really paid off for them. They're now 4 for 4 on these fourth down chances.
The Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Hunter. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And the Ducks will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Tries to get it to the running back, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop. Looking for some space. It's Jackson. Softball brought down after a nice run.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Caught by the receiver. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Peoples. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Here's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Play fake, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Headed for the end zone. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. He decides to keep it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. To throw, it's Sayan. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they jump on top here in the second half. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bryant. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Offense will keep it on the ground here. First down, looking for more now. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And looking to throw now on first down. Gets rid of it on the move. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Getting set. Here's second down. He's looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Casper. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down. The Ducks look to keep this drive moving. And at first down, they go right back to him. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. With the catch, it's Hunter. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. He's got it in the open. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. Here it is, first and goal. They need 7 points to take the lead. He hands it off from the gun. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Moves out of the pocket. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ducks. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field.
Love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Pump over the middle. It's Smith. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Sayin. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. It's 2nd down after that completion. They'll try and run it. And there's the running back. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down and the crowd really getting into it. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Could take it all the way. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. 1st down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Yeah, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another 1st down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
Working clock with the ground game. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Ducks line up with a 1st and goal. First and goal, they try to run it in. Nowhere to run up the middle.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, big touchdown here late in this game to give them a 7-point lead. Now the big question is, do you go for 1 or go for 2 potentially to make it a 2-possession game?
And he'll take a knee here, not wanting to spend time on a return. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Quarterback spikes the ball to stop the clock. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Can't get it away. The defense has got him a huge stop at this stage of the game. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Oh, he escapes. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Pressure is coming. Oh, and they sack him, and that'll do it. The final play. The defense makes a huge stop to preserve the W. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.